Hello and welcome to Glasgow Rangers Nation, the channel that brings you your team every single day, the channel that brings you all the latest news from Rangers FC, everything coming out of Ibrox on the day that Michael Beale has held his pre-Livingston press conference. One of the headlines that came out of the media availability today from Mr. Beale was the fact that Rangers are reportedly still looking to the transfer market. Michael Beale said there was an opportunity where Rangers may have one in, one out. Rumoured that one out will be Glenn Kamara, with Leeds on the verge of transferring Tyler Adams, or some I can't think. I think that's the kid's name anyway. I don't know. He's a Leeds player. I'm not really bothered. Anyway, but apparently a Leeds player will be leaving, and once that has happened, they may well obviously secure Glenn Kamara. One player who is going nowhere for the foreseeable future is Scott Wright. Michael Beale today confirmed that Scott his move to Turkey has fallen through, as was reported by this channel and by the media over the last couple of days, and that Scott won't be going anywhere for the foreseeable future and will be staying at Rangers, and he is now a Rangers player. Obviously, that may be useful. Scott Wright is a natural winger. Given the fact that we are struggling for wingers at this moment in time, maybe Scott Wright does have a part to play this season. Maybe there is a possible plan B there. Maybe Scott Wright could be that plan B, or are we grasping at straws there? Anyway, Michael Beale did say that one in, one out. Now, one of the positions that seems to be identified by a number of people, including Michael Beale to some extent, is the centre-back position. If you look at Rangers' current centre-backs at this present moment in time, there's Connor Goldson, John Souttar, Leon Balogun, Leon King, and Ben Davies. I mean, that one out could equally be Ben Davies. I mean, rumours obviously circulating around him and a move back to the English Championship. That has been very strongly rumoured, and Ben has been missing for a number of weeks now. But if you look beyond Goldson and you look beyond Souttar, Balogun's really there for cover. King is still learning the game. And I think, a lot of Rangers fans do not rate Ben Davies in the slightest. So behind Goldson and Souttar, is there really any quality depth? Do we have 3, maybe 4 quality centre halves? Now, Balogun, I think, can come in on a short-term basis and do a bit of a job for the club. I don't think he is any sort of long-term piece should Goldson or Souttar get injured. And given the injury history of both in recent seasons, there is every chance that could happen. Also, if you play Goldson and Souttar for every game, you are facing a burnout situation, and the more a player plays, the more likely he is to get muscle fatigue. The more muscle fatigue he gets, the more likely he is to get injured. So it makes sense that Rangers could well be in for a centre-back, and that one in that Michael Beale is speaking of is a centre-back. Now, according to reports, and again, this is only reports, so again, it's media speculation, so again, we have to take it with a pinch of salt, but again, it is news to do with Rangers, and it's worth starting a discussion. That's why we put it out there. We don't put it out there for any other reason other than to start a discussion amongst the fans. Now, one player who has been linked with Rangers in the past, I think it was summer 2018, is Millwall central defender Jake Cooper. Jake is a very talented central defender. He is a rugged central defender, a physical guy. I think he's about 6'5", 6'6", 6'7". He's a big guy. Good in the air, good on the ground, good from set pieces, and would be a useful addition to the club. Like I said, Beale did say that it was one in, one out. Jake Cooper's 28. He's definitely at the peak of his powers, and he would be a quality acquisition. Also could play in the European squad still, as obviously Millwall are only a championship team. Add to that the fact that Cooper is in the final year of his deal at Millwall, therefore meaning that any fee for him would obviously be reduced by the fact that he has only got 1 year left. When a player enters the final year of his contract, a selling club can never get as much as they would do if he had 2 to 3 years on the deal. Now, Rangers have had, like I said, an interest in the past. They bid $3 million back in 2018, which was rejected. But it seems that interest is now intensifying, according to all reports. He would be, like I said, a perfect addition to the squad. Last season for Millwall, he made 46 appearances in total during Millwall's promotion push. They think they finished 7th in the end, just behind Sunderland in 6th place. He had 3 goals and 3 assists on the season, so 6 goal contributions from centre-half. Not bad at all. He's also made over 300 appearances for the South London team, scoring 22 goals and having 17 assists, so 39 goal contributions in 300 games from the centre-half position, as well as obviously been an exceptional centre-half. Add to that the fact that obviously Millwall don't have the size of crowd that Rangers have, but the intensity, the veracity of the fans in South London at the New Den is fairly extreme. It is definitely a tough place to play, and Millwall fans are exceptionally demanding, just like Rangers fans. He made his senior debut for Reading, where he made 54 appearances before joining the South London club. He's quality, and I think he would be a great addition to our team. He's certainly someone in the past that we've looked at, and certainly someone in the past that I've looked at as well. And, you know, given the fact that Austin Trusty is off the market, Jonathan Panzo is off the market, Panzo was someone I never really rated, and Charlie Cresswell is obviously off the market, having signed that new deal at Leeds. I think Jake Cooper would be the perfect addition to this squad. He can play left centre-back, he can play right centre-back. Now, he's not a full-back, but he is an out-and-out centre-back, and I think that's something that we definitely need at this club. A commanding, no-nonsense centre-half. Certainly something that Cooper is. Anyway, guys, let me know in the comments below what you think of this prospective link to Jake Cooper. Is he the sort of player we need at the club? I personally think he is. I think he could really add to it. I get that there are only reports, just like the Harry Southsuter reports the other day. And these could equally be quashed the same way the Suter reports would be. But I think the past interest in Cooper does show that Rangers are a club that do, you know, pay an interest in someone like Jake Cooper. I would really welcome him to the club and think he would be a great signing. Well, as always, guys, let me know what you think in the comments below. We always value your comments here at Glasgow Rangers Nation. I am a little behind in getting back to comments due to workload at this moment in time, because, like I said, this is not my normal job. I do have a full-time job besides this. One day, hopefully, this will be my job. So, guys, keep subscribing. The more subscribers to get, the more views we get, the more chance I've got of doing this full time and bringing you Rangers news full time. Thank you so much for watching Glasgow Rangers Nation. And as always, I always need you to do two things for me. Number one, smash the like. And number two, always remember, we are the people.